I studied over 1,000 viral YouTube titles from Mr. Beast, MKBHD, Stephen Bartlett, even Will Tennyson. And I noticed 4 things every single one had in common. Doesn't matter if it's fitness, business, or tech. The best titles follow the same invisible structure that make people click before they even know why. And once you understand this structure, you'll never guess a title for your channel ever again. It's my goal to teach you how to think, not what to think. So here's what we're gonna do in this video. Step 1, I'll show you the 4 title patterns that show up across every top creator. Step 2, I'll break down the click framework so you can turn any idea into a strong clickable title in minutes. And step 3, you'll get access to my title vault. 200 plus proven titles that you can just plug in your ideas and post today. And one of the 4 patterns is what 99% of creators miss. It's also the reason that your last video didn't perform as well as it should. So let's start with that. Quickly, this video is for people that already know what they want to make content about. So if you're still figuring that out, go use the Rent Revenue AI bot. It'll help you find your niche and direction in under 60 seconds. So let's break down the 4 patterns that every top title shares. The first one being curiosity, the engine behind every single click. Every top creator that's on YouTube knows this. People don't click to learn, they click to find out. It's the reason that we open mystery boxes, or finish a movie, or click on a video when we know we should be doing something else. When a title opens a mental loop, a question that our brain wants to close, we feel an itch to click. And the better that question, the stronger that itch is. So what do we actually mean by curiosity? It's not about clickbaiting or hiding the truth. It's about creating tension between what people know and what they don't know yet. Think of it like this. A bad title tells you everything. A great title makes you ask, wait, what happens next? If your viewer can answer that question without watching the video, you killed the curiosity. So take this title from Ryan. I survived on a cent for 30 days. You instantly have questions. How did he survive? What did he eat? Did he actually make it? That gap between what you know, he started with 1 cent, and what you don't, how he actually survived, is what makes you want to click. The thumbnail adds to it as well. Mr. Beast in there with a penny, they both look crazy. All this just instantly amplifies the mystery. So here's how to add curiosity into your titles. Hide the outcome. Leave part of the result out on purpose. Instead of, I made $10,000 selling AI templates, use something like, I sold AI templates for 30 days, here's what happened. Use emotional triggers, confusion, shock, regret, pride, anything that sparks interest. A couple examples of this would be, I was wrong about YouTube Shorts, the one mistake that ruined my first client deal. And add odd details, odd numbers, distances, prices, weird quotes. It just makes people pause. I flew 7,928 miles just to eat this. I spent £47.32 on this experiment. These are the type of things that spark curiosity. If your title doesn't make somebody wonder, and they won't click. The rule that I use to add curiosity to my titles is don't give the answer, give the reason to care. Number 2 is being specific. This is just the shortcut to building trust. If curiosity gets a click, being specific builds that trust. When the viewer sees numbers, time frames, real details, something clicks in the viewer's brain. This person's actually done it. Specific titles just feel different. They feel real, measurable, and believable. They just tell the viewer, you'll get something concrete watching this video, not just theory. And you don't have to be a big creator for that. You just have to be specific enough to prove it happened, because vague titles sound like promises. Specific titles sound like proof. So what does being specific actually mean? I broke it down into this simple equation. Specificity equals proof plus time plus detail, which just means replacing generic claims with real evidence. It's the difference between how to grow your channel and how I went from 1K to 10K in 90 days. The second one shows numbers, which is the proof, and the time, which is the timeline, which just instantly builds trust. The more verifiable your title feels, the more believable it becomes. And being specific isn't just detail, it's just proof that you lived what you're talking about. Take this title from Ali Abdal. 5 simple steps to earn $10,000 writing online. It's specific in 3 ways. 1, there's a numbered promise. 5 simple steps. This tells you exactly what you're gonna get. 2, it's got concrete results. $10,000. This makes it measurable and believable. And 3, a defined method. Writing online. He tells you exactly how you're gonna earn that $10,000. Combination of steps plus money plus method just makes it instantly feel real. It's trustworthy. You know what you're gonna learn. You know how much money you can make from doing it, and you know the skill that it's tied to. Compare that to this, how to make money online. It's too broad, there's no clear outcome, and no real reason to click. So here's how you can be more specific in your titles. Add numbers. Use time frames, amounts, or counts. 10 habits that finally got me leads. I spent $300 on AI tools. Here's the results. Name real things. You can mention a tool, city, brand, or person. Notion plus ChatGPT built my full business. £50 a day living in London. And you can also use before and after language. Broke to 10K a month in 30 days. 0 to 100 clients using this one email script. And stick to what's true, even if it's small. People love realism. Just be real. If you fake it, you will get caught. So being specific is just proof in disguise. It turns I'll show you into I've done it. It builds instant credibility and makes your videos feel like they're worth watching. So don't just say better results, say how much better, how long it took, and what changed. Be specific. The third pattern is contrasting, and here's why every top creator is using this. You create an instant comparison in the viewer's mind. It makes them pause and say, which one was true, or which side am I on? And that tension triggers interest. Your brain loves contrast, whether that's A versus B, before versus after, wrong versus right, real versus fake. Using contrast makes your title feel decisive, strong, and memorable. It also makes the viewer quickly understand what's going on. And contrast just means you're putting two things in opposition. One bad broken thing versus one good fixed thing, or a before state versus an after state. A common belief versus a surprising truth. Tool A versus tool B. By showing the difference, you highlight the value of the video. This one will show you the choice, the gap, and the better path. And the contrast works even better when it's paired with a sick thumbnail. Take this title from Mr. Beast. $1 versus $1 billion yacht. This is just insane. It sets two extremes, $1 versus $1 billion. It's a huge contrast. There's no reason it got 503 million views. You instantly think, I didn't even know a yacht could cost $1. I didn't even know a yacht could cost $1 billion. What does the $1 billion yacht look like? What's in between? There are so many questions going on in your head when you see this that you need to click to close that loop. Immediate tension, and Mr. Beast is a genius at this. Adding contrast is a pretty easy thing to do in your videos. You could choose two different states, tools, or outcomes, like TikTok versus YouTube for creators, or laptop versus phone for editing. You could even do the before and after. I was broke and now I'm rich. Just make sure that there's purpose behind it. The fourth pattern that every top creator is using is they're front loading to win your click. And what I mean by front loading is they're just cutting out all the empty words, all the noise. They're just making sure every single word in there has a purpose. When someone scrolls YouTube, they only read the first few words in the title. They're just scanning. There's too much choice. If the most interesting part of your title is buried at the end, or there's too many fluff words, it's not gonna get clicked. The strongest word, the biggest promise, all that curiosity that you're building up, it needs to be at the front. That's how all the big dogs are making their videos recognized, because if it doesn't hit fast, it doesn't hit all. You gotta think of your title as a sentence that somebody just skims in half a second. If somebody only reads the first 4 words, they should already know why to click. Front loading is just about moving the meat of your idea to the front. Let me show you an example of a bad title versus a good title when it comes to front loading. I use these 7 habits to finally get in shape. That's bad. Everything is at the end. Front loaded is 7 habits that finally got me lean. It's a lot shorter. Every single word has purpose, and the 7 habits are right at the start of the sentence. Same idea, 10 times faster, easier to read. It instantly tells you the value. Let's just take this title from Colin and Samir. The full story of Mr. Beast. It's the perfect case of front loading done right. The title is so short that even if Mr. Beast is at the end, it's still in view. The phrase full story just shows that you're gonna hear everything to do with Mr. Beast. They could have just named it, We Sat Down with Mr. Beast and he told us everything about his life. They didn't do that. They wanted to keep it short and sweet, everything about Mr. Beast. All in one video. Short, fast, curiosity driven, and scroll proof. So here's how you can front load your video titles. Just make sure that you put in the main word at the front, whether that's the topic, the tool, or the result. Then you need to remove any filler words. For example, how I finally fixed my sleep. You could change that to, I fixed my sleep in 30 days. It's a lot cleaner. Everything's at the front. Every single word has purpose. Keep it readable at a glance. Most of the top creators are using less than 55 characters in every single title. YouTube cuts off long titles on mobile. So front loading just protects your title. Front loading is just getting rid of all the rubbish. It's like putting your thumbnail inside your title. You make the key idea unmissable even for people that are scrolling fast. If your title gets cut off, it should still make sense. So just front load everything to the front. The first 5 words should earn the click, not the last. Every viral title on YouTube uses some combination of these 4 patterns. Not all at once. You can think of them as tools in your title toolbox. You can use curiosity to make people wonder. You can be specific to make people believe what you're about to say. You can use contrast to make people decide. And you can front load in every single video. You need to do that because that just makes the message hit home harder. and faster. You've just learned the 4 patterns every great title shares: curiosity, being specific, contrast, and front loading. Now the big question is, how do you actually use those patterns to turn your video ideas into sick titles that people actually want to click? That's where this Click framework comes in. Click is a simple, repeatable system that takes any idea and turns it into a title built to grab attention. And here is how it works. The first C is clarity. Before you try and make it clever, make it clear. Strip your video down to its bare title. You can do this by asking yourself, what is the video really about in one short phrase? What's the main transformation or focus? An example of this would be cleaning the kitchen, losing fat without the gym, editing faster in Premiere Pro. The goal here isn't to be catchy or clever. It's just to know exactly what you're talking about. Because if your title's not clear, then no amount of fancy titling is gonna save it. Now it's clear, we can start adding layers. And this is where we make it clickable. This is where you pick one of the 3 things that we spoke about earlier. If you want to add curiosity, you can ask, is there a mystery or question here? If you want to be specific, ask yourself, can I show proof, time, or numbers? And if you want to show some contrast, you should ask yourself, is there a comparison or tension that can be added? You don't need all 3. Let me show you a few examples. The core idea of this example is cleaning the kitchen fast. If I wanted to add curiosity, I could use a title like, I tried cleaning hacks that shouldn't work. If I wanted to be specific, I would say 5 cleaning hacks that saved me 30 minutes. And if I wanted to add contrast, I'd say $1 versus $50 cleaning hacks. Each of these now gives the viewer a reason to click. The I is impactful words. This is where you give it emotion. You give it some energy and you really want to touch the viewer. A good title doesn't just describe what happens. It makes the viewer feel something, and that's why they need to click the video. Ask yourself, what emotion do I want the viewer to feel? Shock, pride, regret, fear, excitement, and what stakes or outcome make this matter? A great way to do this is by adding impactful words like finally, worst, secret. But don't worry, the vault is filled with all these words, so go get it in the link down below. Adding this instantly makes it feel more human, like a story worth watching. And then finally, the K in click is kick. We need to kick out all the rubbish in this title. This basically means getting rid of all the filler words. Ask yourself, is the key topic or hook word at the start of the title? Is it under 55 characters? And can I remove any of these filler words? Example, how I clean my kitchen in 12 minutes versus 12-minute kitchen clean, my exact system. It's short, it's direct, and it makes the value obvious at the first glance. So I'm just gonna throw you up a few more different examples so you can see how this works in every single niche. Let's start with a fitness video. The idea would be losing fat without the gym. We can add curiosity and change it to, I stopped going to the gym for 30 days, here's what happened. We can get specific, how I lost 7 kg training only at home. We can show the contrast, gym versus home, which burns more fat. Then we can pick our favorite title and front load it. 7 kg lost in 30 days without the gym. Using this framework will help you build a title, not just guess it. Start with C, clarity, simple and clear. Then layer it, add curiosity or get specific or add contrast. Then add impact, inject emotion, make the viewer feel something. Then K, kick all the rubbish out and put everything that's important to the front of the video title. When you master this, you'll never have to worry about how to name your video again. So no, this isn't a hack, it's just a system that helps you win. Follow click and just test some titles. You'll start writing ones that people can't ignore. But titles can't save weak video ideas. I've seen videos with the worst titles go viral, and it's not because of the title, it's because the video was actually good. At the end of the day, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. This system will help you with the title, but you still need a solid idea, a good thumbnail, and a script to actually win on YouTube. So grab your free title vault below, 200 proven titles you can plug your ideas into and post right now. Now you've got the title, you just need to upload that video. So make sure you click this video because I'm going to show you the exact 4 things you must do after uploading a YouTube video. Most creators don't do this. So click the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in that video.